Peace, love, and light, y'all. So a lot of people have asked me to do a tutorial on how I start my faux locks, and so I figured I'd finally do one. It's probably going to be just a really quick video. I've already prepped my hair, and I'm just going to walk you guys through what I do to get my faux locks, because it's very easy. I learned via YouTube. Not sure what videos that I clicked on to help me. I watched a lot, and then I did what worked for me. Alright, so first I blow dried my hair, and I parted it, and I sectioned it off, and I used rubber bands. Now, I am not a stylist. I know a lot of people say not to use rubber bands, and I think that's because it breaks your hair off. I've never had an issue with that. I will say though, heavily saturate your hair in oil. Whatever oil of your choice that you feel works best for your hair. Everybody's different. I personally, this time around, am using pure argan oil, and I'm just gonna heavily, I did that before I added the rubber bands to my roots, and I'm gonna do it after, because you're gonna probably keep this style in for quite some time. Also, another thing to note is to not make the rubber band too tight at the root, because if you do, then it's gonna be too tight. It's gonna hurt, and I've had a faux lock fall out and take my hair with it, and not even like didn't even leave any. It was bald, and then I cut my hair off. So that's just to say, you know, just do what works best for you. If your hair is long enough, my suggestion would be to braid it, and that's what I started to do in this work. I would braid it in order to secure the faux lock instead of using rubber bands. But this is just what I've been doing since I've done this, and it's worked for me. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do all of my hair almost, and then I'll show you guys like the actual process of wrapping the faux lock and somewhere in the front. So stay tuned.
Jamaican Twist Braid by Free Tress, color 99J. This is going to be the base, what I use underneath the wrapping of the faux lock. And this is my first time using the Shake and Go, whatever. I don't know, guys. I'm not a stylist. This is my first time using this Cuban Twist Braid to wrap, but I liked this color better, and they didn't have this one at the store that I went to. I just wanted it a little bit brighter red. This is T99J and 350.
So, as you can see, I've done a lot of twists that I need to wrap, and for most of them, I used the Jamaican Twist that I told you guys about earlier. I like to use this one as my base just because it is flatter and skinnier, as you can see here. This will be that one. I ran out of that hair, and so I started using the hair that I'm going to be using to wrap, which is this one. I think it might be reversed, but it's the Cuban Twist. Okay, it's a little bit more coarse and I guess natural looking. So yeah, but let me just show you guys what I do for that part. All right, so like I said, I have my hair sectioned. Remember not to have the rubber band too close to your root, because you're gonna be using this doodad, which is a crochet needle. You can get it from any beauty supply store. And you're gonna slide that bad boy underneath, and you're gonna take the end, because it's easier, and hook it on there. Then you're gonna close that lasp. Okay, and you're just gonna pull it through. And that's it. You don't need to worry about how good or bad your twists look, because as you can see, mine look like chaos. Because you're gonna wrap them. So you can make them real nice if you want to, but they're gonna be wrapped. So don't worry about that part. So then you just twist. You don't even have to twist all the way down. Depends on how thick you want your faux locks to be. You can go back down. So I'm just gonna twist it, you know, like a twist. And there we can begin the wrapping process, which is, this style is not hard at all, because I don't even know how to cornrow. It's just tedious. Also, it's heavy, just for you guys so you know. Normally I don't do as many braids as I have here, and somehow in my counting of everything, I did 5 rows here and 4 rows there. Hopefully nobody can notice once I'm done, because that's not the wave. And I know it looks really huge right now and it looks ridiculous, but watch how I finesse. Okay, so this is them all twisted, and I'll begin the wrapping process. The wrapping process is, again, very tedious, But you just take one strand of your Cuban twist, separate it a little bit, just like so, so you can get as much use out of one strand as possible. And then you're going to take the end part and kind of lay it flat onto one of your twists. I'll do the one in the front just so you guys can see. So you're gonna lay it flat there. And what an optional thing is, you can use the crochet needle and put it under there for extra security as well. I'm not doing that because, like, I'm not. All right, so you just take that, use your index finger, whatever is most comfortable to you, and wrap it around the base a couple of times, no more than 3, because you don't want like a large knot. And then from there, you're going to just work your way down. Starting to form the lock, as you see. I like the way these end up looking more so than using crocheted faux locks or other methods, just because I think it looks more natural, especially after I crinkle them, and I'll show you guys that later on in the video as well. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna probably just continue to do this, and I don't feel the need to show you guys this again. You can just rewind the same one because it's the same process over and over and over again until you reach the end. And that's, I guess, the next thing to talk about when you reach the end. So as you're coming to the end, depending on how long you want them, I'm just gonna let it fall where it falls. Okay, so this is probably like, it's like that long. I kind of want them extra long, but I'll do the ones in the front a little bit shorter than the ones in the back. So when you get to the end, you have this little fray here like this, and you're just gonna work your way back up and keep wrapping really tight. And then you take a lighter, which I don't have right here. So take a lighter. This is optional as well. What I will say about using a lighter at the end of your faux locks is it sticks to certain fabrics, materials. So lightly just do that just to seal it off. I'm also gonna dip them in hot water, so that will help as well. I know some people just wrap it so tight that it doesn't unravel. I don't like to do that. It doesn't work for me. It always unravels. Even this unravels, so I like to seal off. I don't mind to stick to my clothes because when they're frizzy, they look more natural anyways. And so there's the first faux lock. It looks crazy right now, but watch how it looks in the end. And I'll continue to do this around my head. So I finished wrapping my hair. I'm a little disappointed in how these came out because they're a little bit thicker than I wanted and a little bit shorter than I wanted, but I was running out of time. I gotta go to work today. So the last step for me is to make them have a crinkly look. Let me show you guys that. I'm also a little disappointed because I think I told y'all earlier, but I did 5 rows on this side and 4 rows on that side. Hopefully it's not that noticeable. It is right here, like my forehead, but whatever. So the crinkly step is you just pick 3 and braid them together. Then to secure it, you use a little rubber band at the end. And you're gonna do that all around your head. Okay, so all of my faux locks have been braided together, secured with a rubber band at the end, and I'm about to dunk it in some really hot water. I also at this step like to cut like my little flyaways that I see. I'll probably do this again after I'm done soaking them. So it's really hard to dunk your hair with no help, especially when it looks like this. Normally my sister's here to help me out, but she's not today. So I'm gonna use some mousse now. I use one sweet almond mint nourishing mousse just to get all those flyaways that might be on there. I'm gonna use the blow dryer after I place this on here just to give it a more nice polished uniform look. like I said, I'm not a stylist. I just see what people do and I kind of mimic it in whatever way I thought they did and hope for the best. So this is the finished look for my faux locks. Like I said, I'd crinkled them, dipped them, and then I undid them, tied it down a little bit to get it a little bit more flat because it was like, you guys saw it was pretty big. These are a little bit thicker and shorter than I wanted them to be. Let me show you guys the back. So this is... You're sleepy? It's my daughter. And this is the back. Some of these things in the back probably could use a little freshening up because it's hard to do the back of your hair, okay? And like I said, I'm not a beautician or a stylist or anything like that. I just watch YouTube videos and then try and finesse it the best way I can. I hope you guys like it. I know a lot of people have asked me to do their faux locks and or record a video or show them how I do mine. This is how. I've been doing them since I was pregnant. My daughter's 2 now, so I've been doing them for like 2 years, and I keep getting better and learning what works for me, what doesn't, things like that. So please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This feels awkward because like I never did a video like this before, but whatever. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, share it if you want to. Yeah, and if you want me to do more videos like this, I am more than happy to. So yeah, okay guys, peace, thanks for watching.